Hi, everybody. Today's meditation is on freedom and the freedom that we can achieve through radical forgiveness. Forgiveness is a tricky thing to really fully let go of things that have happened to us in the past, frees us up. Forgiveness is the key to freedom, but it's much more, actually, I don't think it's at all condoning what has happened to us or what we've done necessarily ourselves, but it's in bringing ourselves up to speed so that the past no longer has the power to define who we are. We're defined by the reality that we're living in now. Alexander Pope said that to err is human, but to forgive is divine. And it is indeed a divine process. We need more than our own will to achieve it. We need to come into contact, interface with the divine that has the power to liberate us from the wiring that's involved in our past experiences. And in so doing, we make a contribution to the healing of the world. Marianne Williamson said that the practice of forgiveness is our most important contribution to the healing of the world. And of course to ourselves. And when we're feeling free and at peace, we're going to have a more positive effect on those around us. So let's begin today's meditation with that STAR. Stop what you're doing and breathe in. Drop anchor where you are. Cease the doing. We're so wired and geared up to be doing all the time. So stop and take this break. Touch, T for touch, your heart. Feel into the heart. May it be open. A for align. Push in and bring your posture more upright. Bring your hand to the top of your head, the crown of your head, both of them, and lift up to that connection to the divine straight above us, extending your spine and your neck. Float your hands open wide to just fill your space with light around you. Bring your hands to your lap, on the top of your legs, and ground. And remember who you are. Remember that who you are at the essence of your being is a divine light, a child of God. So let's continue to relax the fears and the grudges, the resentments, the things that clutter, going to make up the lampshade of who we are. Let that fall away so that our light can truly shine. Settle in and think about the earth. Visualize a lush green landscape, meadows, rolling hills, and lay yourself down in green pastures, as the 23rd Psalm puts it. Imagine yourself very large, where you can just settle into the lush landscape like you're settling into a down comforter on a miracle foam mattress. And let yourself be cared for by the earth. Think about all the heaviness falling away, being subject to the pull of gravity. Let the earth act as a poultice to pull the toxins out of you. Visualize a beautiful lake in the middle of this lushness, still, glassy, reflecting the nature around it. And become this lake. Think about the 70% of your body is water, is liquid. So let the liquidity of you become one with this lake. Totally immersed with the water. Now gaze up into the sky, the beautiful blue sky above you, beautiful cloud formations. Breathe in, draw in, and expand yourself on the inhale. And begin to rise, to begin to float on the exhale. Just let yourself float. Floating up higher and higher until you're soaring with the eagles through the majestic cloud formations, the castles in the sky. And expand into the spaciousness as you become larger and larger, filling the sky. And the sun above pours down over you and over the earth. Just bathing in that light and warmth. Bathing you and the whole earth as you float lightly over it all. Now think about the space between you and the sun, and the space beyond. Space, or the ether, is the fifth element. It's the chi field, 0-point gravity, perhaps the Holy Spirit is another word for it. And expand into space, into that energy, losing all form as you expand into the infinite depths of space. And then allow that space to penetrate into you. It actually is in you, between the nucleus of our atoms and the electrons. Fills every bit of us. Just feel the vibration, the high frequency of this energy. Healing you all the way to the strands of your DNA. You're becoming free of the tightly bound nervous system, the default mode network that's created from our traumas and our tough experiences, our stress, and the things that we haven't forgiven. As all these nerve endings begin to loosen up and become more functional, your bandwidth is broadening, and you have room for more and more people, forgiving them and yourself their imperfections. We're becoming more generous, more altruistic when we forgive. When we can forgive, our life becomes forgiving. Conversely, if we can't forget what's happened, then our mind is going to be all more often than not on getting things that we think we need. So I'd like to close with a little prayer from the Course in Miracles. Great Spirit, I give thanks today for the velvety darkness of winter that covers the world like a blanket of mystery. With humility and a pure heart, I offer myself as a vessel for the rekindling of the divine light. May I be made new this December, bringing forth the light of compassion, peace, and wisdom more fully into the world. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time.